1, 2, 3. Hey guys, what's up? So today I have a very special, important video. I wanted to rank Wattpad adaptations. I'm going to do that today. I kept putting off this video because movies and TV shows, they just kept coming out. So I was just like, okay, let me wait until this comes out and then I'll do it And it's just like, it is a bustling industry. Taking these Wattpad books. What? Taking these Wattpad. The fuck? Someone get a gun. Someone get a gun. Taking these Wattpad books and turning them into movies and TV shows. They're just gonna keep coming out. So if I just keep saying I'm gonna wait for this one to come out and this one to come out, this video's never gonna get made. I know I am missing one. It's called Float. It's been marketed more in 2024, but for some reason it came out in 2023. The fuck is going on with that? But it's called Flow, and I just didn't watch it because first of all it was $5.99 and no. And also the actress that plays in Float, I watched her in Stay the Night and I did not like that movie. Thank God I didn't purchase it. It was really weird. Like, I get the concept, but the intimate scenes were so weird. I was more uncomfortable watching that than 365. Like, that's an issue. Like, why is this man eating your neck for 2 minutes? 2 minutes is a long time. Anyway, let's get started. A lot of these are going to be series, but these are our tiers. So at the bottom we have who greenlit this. This is going to shout out the producers, anyone who funded this film.
Who did that?
And I hate to say this actually because I love Wattpad and the authors are my girl. But at the end of the day, maybe this should have stayed a book. Or maybe the movie just completely shitted on the book and made everything 10 times worse. Then we have Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad. If y'all seen Alexander's Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day, that's that. Everything just goes wrong. Everything that you could think of just goes wrong. And this describes a movie that, quite literally, I don't know what could have been done to save it. I'm speechless. You took the words out of my mouth. I'm brain rotted. Like, there's nothing I can do to help you. Then we have, for like the mid-tier, Are You Lost, Baby Girl? Now, this is going to be a, how do we say, what's that word? A callback. This is a shout out to the 365 movies, because when I think of this quote, which was very notable when the movies came out, when I think of this quote, I put it in the mid-tier because when I think of this quote, sometimes it hits. Wait, who said that? Wait, who's thinking that? Sometimes it hits, but sometimes it doesn't. Next one, we also have another call out to another movie that's going to be appearing on this list. We have fucking Trevor. Now, if y'all didn't see, was that After We Collided, I think? Anyway, if y'all haven't seen the infamous scene, I say infamous with intention, Hardin does in fact catch Dylan Sprouse's character in the bathroom, and he has some words for him, because Trevor, what are you doing in the bathroom of my girl who's not my girl, who I regularly emotionally abuses? Hotel bathroom, what were you doing here? Oh, and then the top tier we have When I'm Back in Chicago. Now, y'all know this song. It's on TikTok. It was popular before TikTok. I just named the top tier this way because this just gives it, this is good. It just brings me back. I'm like, yes, this was what I was reading on Wattpad. This is what I imagined in my brain when I was reading it. And thank you to everyone who had a part in this for making it come to life. So thank you very much. So we're going to get started. This is our list. If y'all can see, there is one duplicate. I don't know why Beautiful Disasters in here twice. I would also like to make note that Beautiful Disasters in here twice. Second, I don't have the second Beautiful Disaster movie, Beautiful Wedding or something, the one where they get married on the cover. Yeah, I didn't put that in because I didn't watch it. Oops. And then the third thing, not all of these could be on Wattpad, okay? But I just put some of these in here that fit that vibe, okay? And I will make that distinction when we go forth. What is on Wattpad, what is not. If I make any mistakes, please correct me if I'm wrong. But yes, let's get started. So first we have After. This is what really set it off. This is what had the people talking at first. So honestly, I'm pretty sure none of these I would rewatch, but I kind of want to put it in Are You Lost Baby Girl, because of the whole entire series, I feel like it's one of the better ones. Because, and I'm talking about purely just the movies, because it was simple. It was simple. It was to the point. We understand he's the bad boy. He leads her down this wrong path. He also has this ulterior motive. Like, you know, it's like, okay, we get it. And then also, I remember first watching this with my friends. We went to the movie theaters to see it. And I remember saying, this is like our Twilight. Girl, shut up. Girl, be quiet. Do not compare this to Twilight. But yeah, I'm gonna put it there. Then we have what I think and hope is the second movie, After We Collided. This one made sense, okay? I'm thinking of the events that happened in this movie, and I know they were broken up in the beginning, and then they had a thing in the middle of it, got back together, and then broke up at the end. It's just like, are we actually serious? And what I didn't know is that is what would be the entire rest of the series, them breaking up and getting back together. I did not know that's what it would be. Mind you, I did not read the After books when they were published or on Wattpad. I definitely missed out on that. And everyone loves to like dig it into the dirt that this started, you know, the Harry Styles fan fiction turning into movies. This was kind of like the Kickstarter. This was the flame. Honestly, if I was Anna Todd, I would have to write under a pen name. Like, I'm so serious. Because I feel like no one would take me seriously. Maybe because I feel like I don't take her seriously. But maybe she don't even need to write another book, because how many movies were there? Like 5? Girl, I wouldn't write either. But anyway, back to After We Collided. God, what do we think about this movie? I don't know. Like, there's so many. I'm gonna put it in Are You Lost Baby Girl for now, because I've watched After so many times. And I've watched it in theaters, on Netflix, through like movie reaction videos. So I've seen After so many times. I feel like After We Collided should go there, because it's just like, that's where he says it in. But there was like that weird like love triangle. Like, it's stupid. Okay, I'm gonna keep this here because these movies are stupid. Okay, so then we have After We Fell. Is this where they go to London? Like, oh, or is this when they bring that guy that was in Famous in Love? I think that's when they bring that guy in. And if that's it, then girl, absolutely not. I couldn't even tell you what to do. Actually, I could tell you what to do. End it right there. I still don't understand why we needed 2 extra movies. So I'm gonna put After Ever Happy in who greenlit this, because what the fuck? I genuinely could not tell you what happened in After Ever Happy. Girl, what? Is that where they go to London? Like, or is that, when does he find out that his mom is messing with his dad? Or I don't even know what went down. And then After Everything, the fuck? Stop great lighting these movies. I'm so happy they're done. Honestly, it wasn't bad. It really wasn't that bad. What I didn't like was the fact that he ended up with Tessa again. Wow, spoiler, it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna put this in Are You Lost Baby Girl, and I think I'm gonna have to move these, because, or like one of these, because these don't give the same vibe. I'm gonna give fucking Trevor, because it's like a college romance, very like stereotypical. Yo, almost fucking died. Anna, I'm sorry. Anna, if you're hearing this, I'm sorry. Holy shit. Anyway, I feel like this is like what a middle schooler envisions like college gonna be. And I think they put that in a movie, and I really like it. Also, like, this is like the only movie where they're in college, really. Everything else, they're like in adulthood and like being stupid and dumb. So that's it for the After universe. Thank God. Now we're gonna move on to the Through My Window trilogy. So I actually couldn't tell you which of these covers is the first movie. Can y'all tell? Okay, 1 second. Okay, so the first, Through My Window, I actually liked it a lot. I didn't think it was cringy whatsoever. I really like Aries. And I rewatched it. No complaints. So the second one, y'all, what the fuck? So I think this is when they're doing long distance or something. Something is going on. I don't even know why they break up, to be honest with you. First movie was so good. How did we downgrade? Yeah, no. Honestly, I couldn't even tell you what happened in this movie. She's in school and he's doing his own thing. I couldn't tell you why they break up. Isn't it summer and they're together, but then they break up for some reason? Isn't she messing with someone else? And then someone dies. It's like, what is this? And then they're not together in the third movie. And the third movie is so weird, and the plot, I don't understand any of the business stuff that goes on, and also I couldn't care less. So I'm gonna say, who greenlit this? Because this was just a bunch of filler. How is there filler in the third and final movie? It's not making sense. And I also knew like they're gonna get back together in this movie, and it was just a bunch of back and forth, and she's with this other guy, and this other guy is so nice, and then there's this weird girl who's like low-key trying to sabotage their relationship. I'm like, who is this person? I think she was in the second movie. I don't care. Anyway, so then we have My Life with the Walter Boys. Now, I know a lot of people say this is like Temu, The Summer I Turned Pretty, Wish, The Summer I Turned Pretty, Walmart, The Summer I Turned Pretty. Yeah, I can see that. It's the same concept, but like ranch, but like country, but like in the South. So I can see that. I binged this for like 2 days. I finished the series in 2 days. I was supposed to be studying for my finals. Yeah. I was watching this instead. I was studying this instead. I liked it a lot, actually. I love the parents. I was actually rooting for Alex a lot because I knew that people were gonna say, what's his name? Jackie, Alex. What's the blonde guy's name? Did I just say My Life with a Chimpanzee? The fuck? Oh, Cole. Oops. Anyway, I was rooting for Alex because I knew Cole was the Conrad in this situation, and I hate Conrad. So I was rooting for Alex, but then I think I'm still rooting for Alex, but I just know Jackie is dirty. Jackie is dirty. And so is Cole. Like, he's so annoying. But I understand why he was the way he was. He was planning on going to college for football, but then he got an injury and then he couldn't play anymore, and that was like his whole life. So I imagine it's like, what am I good for? What am I gonna do now? Like, you're just lost. So I get where his angst comes from, but he's also just like a very shitty friend and shitty brother. So the morals are not existent in this show, but I really enjoyed it. And when season 2 drops, you best believe I will be binging. I don't care. I will finish season 2 in 2 days as well. Thank you. It might be one day. No tea, no jam, one day. I think I've watched like halfway between the one day show. But y'all, I don't think I could do it because I watched the one day movie. I was done. Anyway, rating this. I'm in between. Actually, I really liked it, y'all. So now we have this garbage fire, dumpster fire, piece of shit show, Sex Life. This is probably one of the worst shows I have ever watched. I don't think I've ever been so mad at a main character in my life. I remember watching the show, watched a few episodes, and then I was like, I can't do it. And I took the longest break from the show, and then I got like so ticked off by the fact that it was still in my like continue watching, and this was in my phase where I felt like I had to finish everything I started. Definitely not in that phase anymore. So then I was like, okay, let me just finish this. I have like 2 episodes left. Finished it, absolutely hated my life, realized why I stopped watching the show, and I think I got a season 2 and then it got canceled, which rightfully so. So I have never seen anything like this in my life. It's basically about this middle-aged woman. Maybe I should have been explaining what all these movies were about, but I feel like you guys might know. If you're watching this, I think you know what these movies are about. But Sex Life is basically, first of all, it's a memoir. What? When I found that out, almost did a backflip and jumped out the window. Are we fucking serious? What the Let me not hate. Anyway, so it's a memoir. It's basically about this middle-aged lady. She has 2 kids and a husband. She basically has a beautiful life. But she has this past with this guy, and he was, I think, a producer. And like they had very much like passionate romance, but he was so bad to her. I don't understand. And basically he comes back in her life where she has this like perfect life. He comes back and she basically chooses like, do I want the bad boy or do I want to stick with my husband and my 2 kids? Didn't she just have a baby? And she's over here cheating on her husband. Cheating on her husband. And her friend, everyone in this show is fucked up. The bad boy that was in her past that's trying to get with her now is messing with her best friend. She's messing with the guy. Like, she has literally kids to look after. She's leaving them to the nanny. She's forgetting all her duties as a mom. I'm not saying that you can't have a life, but maybe know where your children are. Maybe, like, be a mom? I don't know. Have some responsibility. That's all I'm asking for. And her husband is over there working, and he's having some issues, like, trying to keep up with what she's demanding sexually. And I guess he's not fitting the task, and then she gets upset, and she's having these breakdowns. I'm like, you are way too much, and I hope you die. Sorry. So next we have Copa Mia. Y'all are gonna hate me. Listen, I talk on this channel a lot about how I hate age gap. One of those I hate. Best friend's brother, brother's best friend. I hate those. Most definitely hate step sibling trope. Y'all, this movie is step siblings. If they took out that part, this movie would be amazing. They're releasing a second one, and I'm gonna watch it. Guys, I do not support the acts that were done in this movie. I really don't. And I hope you guys don't see me differently after this. I literally just pretended they weren't siblings. Step siblings, stop. I know that Tearsmith also just came out, and I think that's like step sibling. I'm not watching that. And also Dangerous Liaisons. I should have put Dangerous Liaisons on here. If I put Dangerous Liaisons on here, I would put it probably in fucking Trevor. I like that movie. Or do I like the guy? Anyway, so now we have the Kissing Booth come out before, after? Anyway, so then we have Kissing Booth. I hate these movies because this is best friend's brother. But this hits a spot. I haven't rewatched it, and I never will be like, let me watch the Kissing Booth. Who's saying that? But this is very nostalgic. Okay, so the second one, I couldn't even tell you what happens. The guy who's in red, white, and royal blue comes, and I could not tell you what. Oh, isn't 3 when they're in college? Honestly, terrible. And then who greenlit this? Okay, now we have Beautiful Disaster. This shit was funny. I'm gonna put in fucking Trevor. So funny, and also just aware of what it was. Dylan Sprouse, you did your big thing in After We Collided, and you had to do your bigger thing in Beautiful Disaster. He said, I'm not gonna be a side character. I'm not gonna be the second one who doesn't get chosen in the love triangle. I'm gonna be the main guy. And that's what he did. Now, did the conflict kind of rub me off? Yeah. But did everything before the conflict and like the money and casino shit was good? Yes. It's in here twice. I don't know why. Oh god. So now we have 365. So I have watched 365 not just once, guys. Not just once. Okay. I've seen it again, movie reactions, but also on my own time. Who said that? It's gonna have to go in fucking Trevor. This movie is... Think about any mafia romance you've read. They gave it to us. Was it a masterpiece? I don't know. Was it a masterpiece? Debatable. So then we have the second one. I didn't hate it because they brought in that guy Nacho, and I felt like this one had a plot. But would I rewatch it as much as I've watched 365? No. So then we have... Wait. Is that the right one? Is This Day the second one? They came out in the same year. How do I know which one's the second one? Sequel, This Day. So what the fuck is the next 365 days? Like, what? I haven't watched this, but what the fuck? I'm gonna say who greenlit this because it's probably stupid. Next we have The Idea of You. This recently just came out, and I was bumping the soundtrack before it even came out. Movie-wise, did I like it? Not really. I felt like the relationship was more lust than a physical relationship, and for them to be like crying over it and like destroyed about it, it's just like, what are we really fighting for? Love or sex? I don't really know. But the soundtrack ate. So I'm gonna say, would I rewatch this? Maybe. If I'm really bored, Perfect Addiction. This is gonna be the last one. So this was one of the few books that I actually read before like a movie came out. I read this on Wattpad years ago, and I read almost the entire series on Wattpad, and when I found out this was becoming a movie, I was genuinely so excited because I remember loving this series, and I was like, thank God for once I actually like enjoyed the content before knowing it was becoming a movie, and I could actually like see it. I don't know, I was so excited. Like how people got excited for After, or like Red, White, and Royal Blue, or even Kissing Booth. The way people got excited for those movies because they read the book so long ago and now they're getting a movie, that's how I felt with Perfect Addiction. I thought Ross Butler was going to be Jax. I thought the guy who was going to play Jax was going to play Caden. So I was a little disheartened to find out that it was actually the opposite, but whatever. Did I like it? I turned this on, I fell asleep. I tried to watch it again, I fell asleep again. So yeah, we should have kept this a Wattpad book. Maybe we should have tried Perfect Illusion with the fake marriage. Maybe I would have stayed up. But yeah.
But this is going to be my tier list.
Honestly, I don't know why I put The Idea of You on here. Like, it's not like this erotic Wattpad type of movie. I don't know why I did that, but whatever. But yeah, these are all the movies and my rankings of them. Let me know if you agree. I hope you guys like this video. Let me know if any of your opinions differ, what you think of the movies. What movie should I have added? What should I have added that kind of fit this genre? And yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you in the next one.